Hello and welcome back to another video. A video that I did not expect to be filming right now. Welcome to another ovulation video. And I'll explain why in a second. But first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love on my last video, which was a live pregnancy test video. I've never done one of those before. And welcome to all my new subscribers. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you're not subscribed, you've got some time to do it now because I'm going to pop you down. So I'm going to pop you down so my arm isn't aching. And you guys, go subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I have been on holiday. I went to Spain. It was a nice week to just like relax, switch off. I definitely wasn't thinking about anything TTC. I was eating what I want, drinking, late nights. Like, I just had a full week off, which I feel like I haven't done in a really long time. And whilst I was on holiday, I started to notice CM, cervical mucus, and I just kind of brushed it off. Sometimes I get this earlier in a cycle where I think my body wants to ovulate earlier, but it's not able to. So I just didn't think anything of it. And then yesterday was my first day back from holiday and I had quite a lot of CM and I was like, oh, like this seems unusual. In the sense that it was only cycle day 16. So I just decided to just do an ovulation test. You know, what did I have to lose? I didn't take any on holiday with me. I didn't take my thermometer, anything. So I wasn't able to sort of track whilst I was on holiday. So yesterday I did a test, cycle day 16, and my ovulation strip, when I scanned it into my app, was 46, so 0.46, which, you know, is low. So didn't think anything of it. And then cycle day 17, which is today, 0.9. As you'll see from my last cycle, I didn't ovulate until day 24. And I've been back through all my other cycles where I've been using this Pre-Mom app with the ovulation sticks. And I think the earliest that I have ever ovulated whilst using these was cycle day 20. Today's 17. So I'm really early. I'll show you my strip. This has dried, so it is a little bit darker than it should be. But look at that. I wasn't prepared for this. Like, we haven't been trying. So now I'm in like blind panic thinking, oh my god, I'm literally, the hours are ticking by and I'm running out of time. So it's Friday night, you know what I'll be doing tonight, and I will just continue to track and see whether this is genuine ovulation or whether it's a failed attempt and we're going to ovulate normal and like cycle day 20 something. But I planned on doing this with you, like testing every day. And we peaked early. Well, we've not peaked yet, it's high. So I'm a little bit confused. I could test this afternoon to see whether it goes higher, but for me, because I drink so much water, I never get a higher test in the afternoon because it's so diluted. So I'm a little bit confused, not gonna lie to you. Wasn't expecting this. So we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow. Started tracking my temperature, it's 36.4, which it always is. We'll just have to see whether that rises. We're gonna have to try tonight, fingers crossed. I got pregnant last time, just trying once. If you're new to this channel, I had a miscarriage earlier in the year. But yeah, I'm really confused, a little bit upset. I feel like I'm being robbed of my fertile window. Like, I missed it and I didn't realise, and I feel like I'm not gonna have enough time to try now, but it is what it is. If cycle day 17 ovulations continue, then that's amazing, because my cycle's like 35 days, which, you know, really cuts down the amount of opportunities you have in a year to get pregnant. So I don't know, I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on, but I will check in with you guys either later or tomorrow to see what's going on with this month's ovulation. Hello, today is Saturday and it is cycle day 18 and I'm so confused about this cycle. So as you would have seen yesterday, I got a high reading, which was 0.9, which is high for me. It's what I've seen in previous cycles, and I went back to my cycle in December when I got pregnant and it was 0.9. I do know that other people get higher than that. And then today I got up, and as you'll see, I'll insert the footage, I did a test as soon as I woke up. I woke up a bit later than normal, and my test was 0.29. I was just like, that can't possibly be right. How can I go from 0.9 to 0.29? It just seemed too low, and my temperature had gone up to 36.7. So normally when your temperature goes up, it means you've ovulated, but my LH was really low, but I only got my peak yesterday. So I've just been a little bit confused with this cycle and what's going on. So I did another test about half an hour later, didn't have anything to drink, and it was 0.45. So if I show you my chart now, as you can see, I've got my peak here, and then my temperature's gone up, but it has dropped back to where it was the day before. So I'll be honest, I don't really know what's going on here. We have tried the last couple of days, and we're just gonna have to cross our fingers. I'll continue to track my temperature. So normally I get a high reading and then it drops where the egg's released, and then it goes back up. So we'll see whether this happens this time round. Was this a fluke? Was this, you know, not ovulation because it's so early? Cycle day 18, like that is insane. I have never had ovulation that early. I don't know. You guys, if you've had similar things like this, please let me know in the comments, because I'm a little bit confused. So I am going to check in with you guys tomorrow, and I will do like a week, so up to where ovulation should have originally been, tracking my temperature, keeping an eye on things, and yeah, let's see what the hell is going on with this cycle. Good morning. I'm just looking at my face. I think I might have burnt in the sun yesterday. It is cycle day 20, I think, and I'm 2 days post ovulation, and I took my temperature this morning and it's gone up again to 36.8. So I've had 3 high temperatures in a row, which would suggest ovulation, but it is also so hot here. So hot. I think today is going to be 29 degrees, so we're in a bit of a heat wave. So I'm obviously thinking the worst about everything. Is my temperature so high because I'm so hot at night because we're in a heat wave? I don't know, but anyway, that is where we're at today. 36.8, no drop. Usually I see a drop and then it goes back up, which usually for me means like that the egg's been released, but I didn't get that this time, but I don't know. Anyway, 36.8 today. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. So it is a few days later since I last picked up the camera. I actually can't remember how many, like 2, but I thought I'd just quickly pop on to wrap up this ovulation video and to update you on my chart so far. I did do a post on Instagram explaining exactly how I track my ovulation, so I will link that down below, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, then go and do so, because I do more stuff like that on Instagram, like sharing more of like the day-to-day stuff to do with TTC and some tips around like ovulation. But yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you my chart. Today is the 14th of July and I am 5 days post ovulation, and this is what my chart looks like. So as you can see, this is where I got my peak, and then the next couple of days it dropped. But if we look at my temperature shot straight up. I think this was 36.7, 36.7, 36.8, and then I had a drop down to 36.6. Not quite sure what happened there, and then we've had 36.8 for the last couple of days. So given my temperature is high, we can actually confirm that I have indeed ovulated. So yeah, that is really good news. Obviously it was a bit of a shock. I ovulated a complete week earlier, and I went to see my acupuncturist the other day and explained that to her, and she said that she thinks the fact that I went on holiday, I relaxed, I was in hot weather. She said some people just really respond to hot weather and it makes them ovulate earlier, etc. So yeah, I don't know what next month is going to bring. Am I going to go back to ovulating on day like 25? Is cycle day 18 going to be my new ovulation? Who knows? So don't forget to click that subscribe to find out. And my next video will be a live pregnancy test video, which you guys seemed to love last time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As I say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it really does support my channel. Go and follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one, where, fingers crossed, pray for me that we are going to have a positive pregnancy test. Bye guys.